Okay, good morning everyone and welcome back sa ating mathematics tutorial. So this morning we're going to have a new topic and that is operation on rational algebraic expression. So welcome sa ating mathematics 8 and the focus of this lesson is on multiplying and dividing rational algebraic expression. So before we multiply and divide rational algebraic expression, we must recall first on how to multiply and divide fraction because fraction is very much needed sa ating topic on how to multiply and divide rational algebraic expression. So, unahin mo natin ang balik tanaw kung paano mag-multiply at mag-divide ng fraction. So, we have the given here 2 over 6 times 3 over 4. So, as we can see, we have 2 over 6 which can be simplifies to lowest form or reduced to lowest form. But here, in our problem, so pwede natin indirektang i-multiply ang 2 at saka ang 3. 2 times 3 and the 6 and then 6 times 4 is 24. So para wala nang masyadong, hindi masyadong mataas yung sagot natin, ang kailangan po natin dito is gagamit tayo ng mga cancellation process. So, proseso ng pagka-cancel natin gamitin. So, kung magka-cancel tayo o gagamit tayo ng cancellation, so dito tayo mag-focus sa ating numerator at denominator. So, bawal po tayo mag-cancel ng numerator at numerator. Ang pwede lang po natin gawing mag-cancel ay from numerator o sa taas ng mga numero to denominator o sa baba ng mga numero. So, ganyan po ang ating pag-cancel. So, cancel po natin. Gamit tayo ng pulang panulat. Pula. Tayo natin yan. So we have 2 and 6. But rather we're going to cancel 2 and 4. Yan, 2 and 4. Since they can be canceled. Yan, meron tayong 2 and 4. So ito yung magiging 1. Ito yung magiging 2. And then next, we're going to cancel 3. And then 6. Ito yung magiging 1. Ito naman yung magiging 2. So, kung ano yung natira, we're going to multiply what is left. So, we're going to multiply numerator and numerator. 1 times 1 is 1 over 2 times 2 is 4. So, this is the resulting product as we multiply two fractions, 2, 6 times 3, 4. Okay, next. So, meron tayong 5, 7 times 6 over 8. So, ang gagawin natin dito is cancel lang po natin kung meron tayong makancel. Kung wala naman, so we're going to leave that as is. So, meron tayong 6. Pwede siya makancel by and 8 by 2. Ito ay magiging 3. Ito naman ay magiging 4. Yan. So, after that, wala na tayong iba pa makita pwedeng i-cancel o pwedeng ma-lowest term. So, i-multiply na po natin. 5 times 3 is 15. Yan, 15. Ganda na aking 5. And then 7 times 4, that is 28. Yeah, okay, that's it. So, 5 over 7 times 6 over 8 is equal to 15 over 28. Simplify na po yan. Next, we have 12 over 18 times 8 over 15. So, cancel natin ito. Pwede makancel. We have 12, cancel to 15 by 3. So, we have 4 over 5. 8 naman. And then 18 by 2. So, we have 4 over 9. So, after this, we're going to multiply the numerators and the denominators. 4 times 4, we have 16. Yan, ganda na aking 6. And then 9 times 5 is 45. Okay. So ito yung ating resulting product. If I multiply 12 over 18 times 8 over 15, that is 16 over 45. So next, we're done with multiply. So let's try to recall how to divide fractions. So in dividing fractions, we're going to find the divisor. No, after we find the divisor, we're going to find its reciprocal. Okay, pag sinabing reciprocal, babaliktarin na natin yung reciprocal niya. Halimbawa, meron tayong divisor na 3/4. So, ang maging reciprocal niyan ay 4/3. So, dito sa ating problem, meron tayong 4/3 divided by 5/7. So, ang gagawin natin dito is itong 5/7, ito yung magiging reciprocal, magiging divisor natin. Ito yung divisor natin. Ito yung i-reciprocal natin, no? Babaliktaran natin. Instead of 5/7, magiging 7/5 siya. So, let's rewrite the problem. 3. And then, kung mag-reciprocal na tayo, proceed na tayo sa multiplication. Okay? And then, we have 7/5. Yan. So, you can see. So, nahanap natin yung reciprocal ng ating divisor, which is 7/5. And after that, proceed na tayo kung paano natin mag-multiply o paano na tayo mag-multiply. So, kung meron tayong pwedeng makancel, cancel natin. Kung wala, we can directly multiply. 4 times 7, that is 28. Ayan, galing ng aking 8. And then, 3 times 5 is 15. Oh, charang. So, that's it. We have 4/3 divided by 5/7 is equal to 28/15. Okay, next. Next number, we have 2/5 divided by 2/3. So, i-rewrite muna natin yung 2/5 since this is not the divisor. And then, proceed tayo sa multiplication. And then, we're going to find the reciprocal of the divisor, which is 2/3. And the reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. Yan. Next, before tayo mag-multiply, let's watch muna kung meron ba tayong makita dyan pwedeng makancel or pwedeng makuha na ng greatest common factor. So, we have 2 cancel sa 2 cancel sa 2. Yan. Since they are pwede silang ma-divide or they are pwede silang ma-cancel, ano? So, that's why meron na tayong 1 dyan natira and then 1 sa baba. So, kung wala na, we're going to multiply numerators and denominators. So, 1 times 3, 3. Over 5 times 1 is 5. So, that is our answer, 3/5. So, next po, meron tayong 3/18 divided by 6/9. So, same process. We're going to copy the dividend, 3/18, and then proceed to multiplication. And then, find the reciprocal of the divisor. That is 9/6. Since our divisor is 6/9. So, we're going to cancel 3 and 6. And it gives us, magiging 1, sa baba ay magiging 2. Ito naman, cancel din, cancel, ito ay magiging 1, ito ay magiging 2. So, meron tayong natirang 1 sa taas, dalawang 1, at saka dalawang 2 rather sa baba. So, after this one, we're going to multiply. 1 times 1 is 1 over 2 times 2 is 4. And this is our answer, 1/4. As we divide 3/18 divided by 6/9. So, kung may mga question kayo regarding sa pag-multiply and divide ng fraction, you can comment in the comment section below. Next, let's continue. So, after we are now equipped on how to solve rational algebraic expression, especially multiplying and dividing, here is the steps on how to multiply. So, we're going to take first multiplying rational algebraic expression. So, here's the steps. Number 1 is we're going to factor both the numerator and the denominator. So if kung makita natin ng ating numerator at saka denominator is pwedeng mai-factor gamit ating mga factoring techniques na natutunan, so ifa-factor po natin lahat yan. Lahat po. From GCF up to the by groupings, last technique natin sa factor ng expression. So, sa number 2, steps natin, after we factor both numerator and denominators, so i-divide natin yung common term na nakita natin sa kanilang dalawa. No? Kung meron tayong nakitang common term sa numerator at saka denominator, kakancel natin or ating i-divide. Okay? So, number 3 is we're going to multiply the remaining expression. After we cancel out, after we divide, kung ano yung natirang mga expression sa numerator, i-multiply natin lahat. At saka kung ano yung natirang term naman or mga numbers or expressions sa ating denominator is atin ding i-multiply lahat, no? So that is the 3 steps of multiplying rational algebraic expression. So next we have some example. So let's take first example number 1. Our example number 1 is 15y over 2y times 2y over 5x squared. So as you can see, so meron tayong dalawang variable, y at saka x. And then both of them, meron silang mga coefficient. So solution po natin ay ito. So pinag-separate natin ang mga coefficients sa kanilang variable para madali nating malaman o madali tayo makapag-cancel, no? Para makita din natin kung paano mag-cancel at hindi tayo malito. Okay? So that's why meron tayong 15 times y and then 2 times y and then 2 times y and then 5 times x squared. So next, so we factor 15. Since we have 5 sa baba, since we have 5 here sa baba, yan, 5, yan. So we factor 15. Kasi ang 15 meron siyang isang 5. Tatlong 5, rather, sorry. Tatlong 5. Yan. Kaya 3 times 5, 15. So, after nating maka-factor ang 15, so pwede na tayo mag-proceed sa ating pag-cancel or cancellation or divide. So, itong 5 sa numerator at saka 5 sa baba, pwede natin ma-cancel since they are divisible to each other. Pwede sila ma-divide. And then, ito namang 2 at saka yung 2 sa baba, pwede din yan. It is 1 only. 1 na, naging 1 na sila. Don't forget to write 1 kasi kailangan yan para hindi malito. 1 na. And then, so with the y. Ito naman ay magiging 1, then 1. And after this one, kung ano yung natira sa ating expression, yung multiply natin. We have 3 times 1 times 1 times 1, and then 1 times 1 times 1, 3 times 1 times 1 times 1 times y. Sa numerator po yan. And then 1 times 1 times 1 times x squared naman sa denominator. So, to simplify, ito yung magiging sagot natin. 3 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 3. Times y, we have 3y. Okay, nakuha po ba natin? Kaya meron tayong 3y. And then 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Times x squared is still x squared. So, the resulting product is 3y over x squared. So that is the first example of multiplying rational algebraic expression. Next, we go to the second example. Example number 2, we have x squared minus 4 over 2 times 4 over x minus 2. So first step natin, hanapin natin ang mga factor ng bawat term in the numerator and in the denominator. So kung makita natin sa ating first fraction, we have x squared minus 4. And we can easily identify that this expression can be factored up or can be factored using difference of two squares. Second techniques in factoring trinomial or factoring expression. So, on the rest, pwede naman natin din i-factor. Ang i-factor na natin is itong sa taas. So, next, ito yung maging solution natin. As you can see, yan. So, since we use difference of two squares, we're going to make two quantities and then we find the square root of each term. Yeah, ayan. Square root of x squared, we have x and x. Square root of 4, we have positive and negative 2. And after that, since 2 sa baba, para madali na lang din, hindi kayo malito. So, hinati natin ang 4 into 2 or ang factor ng 4. We have 2 times 2. Okay, so next, after this one, pwede na tayo mag-cancel since we factored out the pwedeng i-factor. So, cancel po natin itong x2, x minus 2, yan. Cancel na po yan sila. So, ibig sabihin, 1 na lang po sila. Isa na lang po sila 1 ang natira dyan. And then, cancel natin isang 2, saka itong isang 2. 1 na lang din, and then 1. Okay, so ang natira sa atin, meron na tayo dito sa taas, 1 times x plus 2, that is x plus 2, and then times 1, then times 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang natira na lang sa taas ay x plus 2 times 2. Sa baba naman, 1 times 1 is 1. So, wala natira sa baba. And then, after this one, we're going to distribute this one. Kasi we need the final answer. I-distribute natin ang 2 sa x and then 2 sa 2. Ibig sabihin, we're going to multiply 2 times x and then 2 times 2. So, ito yung magiging resulta. Yan. That is 2 times x, that is 2x, and then 2 times 2, that is 4. So, that is the resulting product if we multiply x squared minus 4 over 2 times 4 over x minus 2. So, next, wala na kayong mga tanong, wala kayong mga question, wala kayong mga suggestion. So, proceed tayo. So, kung meron kayong mga comment, i-comment nyo lang po. And then, pag-anuhan natin yan next time. Next, punta tayo sa example number 3. So, we have x minus 5 over x squared minus 7x plus 10 times x squared plus x minus 6 over 5. So, titingnan natin kung saan dito ang pwedeng mga factor. So, sa first fraction natin, ang first expression, sa denominator niya, x squared minus 7x plus 10, ito pwede ito ma-factor gamit ang trinomial whose leading coefficient is greater than 1. Ito naman, sa numerator natin, sa another expression, pwede na ma-factor siya gamit ang technique na trinomial whose leading coefficient is equal to 1. So, and here's the solution. Yan. So, x minus 5, and then we factor this one, and the resulting factor is this one. Since we have negative 7 and positive 10, so ang factor niya ay negative 5 and negative 2. If you multiply negative times negative, we get positive, and then 5 times 2 is 10. And then if we add, since they have the same sign, so i-add po natin yan, 5 plus 2, 7, and fix the common sign, that is negative. So, dito naman sa taas, atin itong i-factor. So, ito yung factor niya, x plus 3 times x minus 2. Since negative yan, kaya plus and negative. So, positive times negative, that is negative. 3 times 2 is 6. Since iba-iba yung sign nila, that is unlike sign, so ima-minus po natin yan. 3 minus 2 is 1. And then, fix the sign of the greater absolute value. Kukunin natin yung sign ng pinakamataas na numero, which is 3, and then that is positive, kaya positive. So, ito yung factor natin. X plus 3, and then x minus 2. And then, don't forget to write 5. So, next, since we already factored the expression to be factored out, so pwede na tayo mag-cancel kung ano pwede natin cancel dito. Sa taas, meron tayong x minus 5, cancel natin yan. And then sa baba, meron tayong x minus 5, cancel yan. Again, magiging 1 yan. Yan. And then, meron pa rin tayo natirang x minus 2, and then x minus 2, cancel pa rin silang dalawa because pareha silang pwedeng cancel. Okay? So, wala na tayong makita pang pwedeng ma-cancel. So, ilagay natin kung ano natira. So, we have here x plus 3. Kaya meron tayo dito x plus 3. And then, over 5. Yan, over 5. So, the answer is x plus 3 over 5. So, example number 3 yan. So, next, let's go to example number 4. Hopefully, may natutunan kayo so far sa ating tatlong example. And then example number 4, it goes like this. So x squared minus 3x minus 10 over x squared minus 4x plus 4 times x squared minus 2x over x minus 5. So kung titingnan natin so isang expression lang, ito lang dito ang hindi natin pwedeng ma-factor. Yung tatlong trinomial o tatlong term or expression, pwede natin siyang ma-factor. So ito sa taas, gagamitin natin dito ang trinomial whose leading coefficient is 1. Sa baba naman, gagamitin natin dito ang perfect square trinomial. Dito naman sa ating pangalawang fraction, ang expression niya sa numerator, gagamit tayo dito ng greatest common monomial factor in factoring. Okay? So ito yung solution natin. Solution, tadang! As you can see, so una natin ito yung factor. Ito yung factor niya. So, since negative 10, so isang negative at saka isang positive ang ating factor. So, 5 times 2, that is 10. So we already know that negative times positive is negative. And then, unlike sign sila, so we're going to minus this one. 5 minus 2, give us 3, and then fix the the sign of the greater absolute value, which is 5, kaya negative yung 3 natin. So, perfect square trinomial, pwede tayong gagawa ng dalawang quantity or we can use like this, x minus 2 and then squared tas. Yan, we can use like that. Pero dito sa ating example is ginawa ko ng dalawa para makita kung paano o saan makancel natin. Ano? So, ito yon. Yan, we find the square root of x squared and the square root of 4. And that is 2. And then dito naman, hinanapan natin ng GCMF or the GCF. Since we don't have much coefficient sa ating leading term, so ang gagawin natin dito is punta tayo sa variable. And then fix the variable with the least exponent, which is x. Kaya nilabas natin ang x. And after we get the x out, we're going to divide, ano? So x squared, this one, x squared, divide natin sa x. Divide dito sa x, ang sagot niyan ay x. And then, write minus, and then 2x divided by x, cancel ang x, cancel, so 2 yung matira. So, yan po yung ating mga na-factor na mga expression. So, next sa ating solution, ang gagawin natin dito is mag-cancel na. Okay? Since we're done to get the factor, we're going to cancel out the common. Bari silang may x minus 5, sa baba may x minus 5, and then x minus 2 sa baba, and then may x minus 2 sa taas. So, magiging 1 na lang sila. Lahat naman na-cancel dyan ay magiging 1. Yan. Tcharan! Naging 1 na sila. So, after this one, so we're going to multiply kung ano yung natira. So, dito sa taas, meron tayong dito natira na ito at saka yung x. Sa baba naman, meron tayong natirang x minus 2. So, i-multiply natin yan ha. I-distribute natin. So, yung x, i-distribute natin dito sa x and then x sa 2. So, ibig sabihin, fairly or even ang pag-distribute natin dyan. And then, i-rewrite natin x minus 2. Ayan, x minus 2. Yan, pag multiply, magiging ganito na yan. Yan. So, x times x squared. And then, x times 2, 2x over x minus 2. So, this is our final answer. Okay. So, we are done with the 4 examples in multiplying rational algebraic expression. Hopefully, may natutunan kayo kung paano mag-multiply ng rational algebraic expression. Next naman natin is ang pag-divide. Paano ba mag-divide ng rational algebraic expression? So, meron na tayong mga steps on paano mag-divide. So, we have 4 steps. Number 1 is we're going to find the reciprocal of the divisor and proceed to multiplication or to multiply. So, katulad kanina ng ating fraction, hinanapan muna natin yung divisor ng kanyang reciprocal. So, kabaliktaran ng ating divisor ang reciprocal. So, after natin mahanap, proceed tayo sa multiply and then factor both numerator and denominator. Kailangan na pa rin natin sundin yung mga steps in multiplying rational algebraic expression. Yan, divide the common term found in both numerator and denominator, and then multiply the remaining expression. Okay, so let's have now our example. So example number 1, we have x squared minus 9 over x minus 3 divided by x plus 3 over x minus 3. So, kung titingnan natin, ang pwedeng ma-factor dito is ang x squared minus 9 lang. So, but before tayo mag-factor out, ito munang reciprocal natin, ito, yan. Itong reciprocal natin ay ating, divisor ay ating i-reciprocal o hanapan ng reciprocal o kabaliktaran. So, instead na x plus 3, magiging x minus 3 dapat ang nauna. So, kaya ito yung magiging kasunod niya. Yan. So, nagiging x minus 3 na siya since ito yung reciprocal niya. So, x minus 3 over x plus 3. And then, instead na divide, we're going to proceed multiplication. So, i-multiply pa rin natin. Ano? Kaya nga sila, ang multiply at saka divide, yan, magkakapatid yan. Okay, so after this one, nahanap na natin yung reciprocal and then i-factor na natin kung anong pwede ma-factor. So this one, ito lang dito ang pwedeng ma-factor. X squared minus 9 which is gagamit tayo dito ng difference of two squares na factoring techniques. So, cancel natin lahat ng mga pwedeng ma-cancel. So sa taas, meron siyang x minus 3, and then x minus 3, and then x plus 3, and then x plus 3. And then magiging 1 yan. Lahat ang na-cancel dyan ay magiging 1. So, obviously, ang natira sa taas ay x minus 3. And then sa baba, if we multiply 1 times 1, it is 1. And if we divide, magiging x minus 3 pa rin ang ating sagot. So, sagot sa ating unang example is x minus 3. So, next, punta tayo sa example number 2. 3p squared plus 6p plus 3 over p plus 1 divided by 3 over p. Okay, the solution is here. And we know that 3p is the divisor. Since it is the divisor, we're going to find its reciprocal. So, magiging ganito na yan. Okay, as you can see, instead nga divide, nagiging multiply na, and then this divisor ay na-reciprocal na-reciprocate. Tama ba yung term ko? So, nagiging p over 3 na siya. Okay? So, after we find the reciprocal of the divisor, we're going now to factor lahat ng pwedeng ma-factor natin dyan. So, dito, ang ma-factor natin is ang nasa taas lang po. Yan, ito lang po ating pwedeng ma-factor. So, since we cannot factor it directly kasi meron siyang pwedeng makuha ang greatest common monomial factor, which is 3. Pag kinuha natin ang 3, nilabas natin 3, magiging ganito yan. 3 times p squared, yan, plus 2p, ang ganda talaga ng writings ko, no? Plus 1. Okay, di ba? So, as you can see, this expression, or this trinomial is a perfect square trinomial. So, kaya naman, ang ating factor dyan ay p plus 1, p plus 1. But don't forget to write 3. Since 3 is the greatest common factor of the expression. Okay? So, ito yung factor form natin. Ito yung na-factor na natin, ha? Yan. Chararang. Okay. So, next, after we get the factor, we're going to cancel out the common. Cancel po natin to. P1 and then P1. And then meron pa. 3. Yan, cancel. And then, tsanang, 3. So, ito magiging 1, ito magiging 1, ito magiging 1, ito magiging 1. So, sa baba, 1 times 1, 1. So, wala na tayong natira dyan, no? We do not, no need to write 1, ha? So, sa taas, meron tayong natirang P plus 1 and then P. So, ito yon. Yan. So, to find the final answer, we're going to distribute this P sa 1, and then P also to P. So, pag sinabing distribute, ang ibig sabihin niyan is multiply. So, multiply natin. P times P magiging P squared, and then P times 1 is magiging P. And we have now our final answer. Okay, so that is for now example number 2. So 2 more to go kasi tiga-apat na example lang ating ginawa para sa bawat topic natin. So let's move on to our next example. Example number 3. So as you can see, medyo dumadami yung pwedeng natin i-factor. So we have x squared plus 5x plus 6 over x squared plus 4x plus 4 divided by x plus 1 over x plus 3. So next, the solution is hanapin muna natin ang divisor and then we're going to find its reciprocal. Okay. So we have here the divisor x plus 1 times over x plus 3 and then the reciprocal niya ay x plus 3 over x plus 1 and then proceed to multiplication. And then at the same time, we factored x squared plus 5x plus 6. So ito ay trinomial whose leading coefficient is 1 and then sa baba naman ito ay perfect square trinomial. So, after we factor, we're going to cancel out the common or divide the common. So, walang x plus 3 sa baba, lahat ng x plus 3 ay nasa taas. So, ibig sabihin, wala tayong i-cancel sa x plus 3. So, x plus 2, merong x plus 2 sa baba, cancel natin yan, and then cancel that 1 is 1. So, then wala din tayong x plus 1. So, ibig sabihin, ito lang ang pwede nating ma-cancel. So, ang next natin gagawin ay ito. Yan. Combine natin lahat ng natira, which is x plus 3 and then x plus 3. So, ibig sabihin, dalawang x plus 3. So, ito yung dalawa na tira natin. Kaya ito, x plus 3 times x plus 3. Multiply yan. And then, sa baba naman, meron tayong x plus 2 and x plus 1. So, ito din yan. So, i-multiply natin yan. We can use FOIL method sa pag-multiply nito. Or we can simply directly use also distributive property. And we can also use law method. So, any method na pwede natin gamitin as long as makuha natin ang ating sagot. Okay? So, multiply natin x times x. Gamit tayo ng FOIL method dyan. So, ito yung maging resulta. Ayan. So, x times x, kaya naging x squared. 3 times x, that is 3x. It is the inner. And then the outer, x times 3, 3x also. So, we can use, since it is perfect square trinomial, we can use squaring binomial. Since the result of multiplying or squaring binomial is perfect square trinomial. Okay, so twice the product of the first term and the last term, 3 times x is 3x times 2, that is 6x. Okay, excuse me. So, let's continue. So, then 3 times 3 or square of 3 is 9. Sa baba naman, we can also multiply using form method. So, x times x, that is x squared, 2x, and then 1x, or 2x plus x, that is 3x. And then 2 times 1, that is 2. So, this is now our final answer. Okay, one more to go. We have example number 4. So, we have x squared, minus 5x plus 6 over y squared divided by x minus 2 over y. So, first solution, we're going to find the reciprocal. So, nakita natin ang reciprocal, which is x minus 2, no? Divisor, x minus 2, and then we're going to find its reciprocal. So, ang reciprocal niyan is y over x minus 2. Ito yung reciprocal niya. So, since ang mga pwedeng factor natin is nasa numerator lang, so itong x squared minus 5x plus 6. So, factor natin, ang factor niya ay x minus 3 and x minus 2. And after that, cancel po na natin ang mga common term. Yan, yun ito x minus 2 and x minus 2. Kaya ito naging 1. And then, meron din tayong y. Kasi dalawa yung y sa baba. We have y squared. Okay? And then, meron tayo sa taas. Isa. Cancel yan. Cancel yan. And then, magiging 1. Magiging 1. So, we're going to multiply the remaining expression o natira na expression. So, 1 times 1 is 1. So, natira ay ito na lang. Okay? Kaya, ganyan. And then sa baba naman, 1 times 1 is 1 times y is y. That's why we have x minus 3. Okay. So, kung may mga katanungan kayo regarding sa ating mga examples, regarding sa ating topics, multiplying and dividing rational expression, pwede kayong mag-comment sa ating comment section, and then kung may mga suggestion kayo or kung may mga positive feedbacks, paki-comment na lang po para and then kung sino din pwedeng o sino yung magpa-shoutout dyan, shoutout natin sa next vlog natin o next tutorial natin. Hopefully na-enjoy po kayo and then may natutunan kayo sa ating discussion sa ngayon. So, thank you, and don't forget to follow my FB page, my FB account, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kuya Sir TV. Meron akong YouTube channel. Subscribe na po kayo, Kuya Sir TV. Yan. Ito yung YouTube channel ko. And then, salamat. And then, kita-kita tayo sa next video natin. Tatapusin natin itong mga operations ng rational algebraic expression. Thank you and God bless.